Hello there, this is Malik and welcome to my first episode of a new game, Cobalt Core, and it just looked cute and it's got spaceship-y things in it and it seemed like the kind of game that I'd like, so I picked it up. This is kind of like how everyone kind of plays games and buys games and makes decisions. So yeah, we're gonna go in there. I've played a little bit, but not a massive amount. Apparently our cat, the computer is a cat. It's an AI cat, which I'm entirely happy with. And the game's weird. There's things going on and time loops, and it's kind of rogue-lite, I guess. So here we go. So I'm not gonna do any voices. There's a lot of different characters, but I'm gonna at least read out everything that's happened. So hello. Hey, wake up. Oh, my head. Okay, good. Your vitals seem stable. What's happening? I had to wake you up from cryosleep early. There wasn't enough time to fully restore your memories. My memories? I needed those. I assume. Sorry, I had no choice. The command terminal will only respond to meat-based life forms. And there's a ship off the bow powering up their weapons. Everyone to the bridge now. Okay, so it's kind of like it's like a card building game, like a deck building game, but also with a spaceship and other random stuff, and we'll figure it out. Play cards to outwit my opponent. Draw 5 cards each turn. Yep. Each one costs energy, so that's top left button. There's my energy on the bottom left there, so don't. If I regain it between turns, but I can't. It doesn't roll over. Here's an attack card. So when I fire the attack card, it will fire upwards and deal a point of damage. Pew! But it'll hit their shields. I can always see what they're doing, so they're about to shoot me there with that gun. It'll do 1 damage. But I've still got 2 points left, so I can do a shield. So there's that little bit of shield there. Yep. Still got 1 energy, and I can do whatever I want with it. Well, I'm just going to go multi-shot. Actually, I'm going to do shield surge. What the hell? Which will give me an extra shield that's blue, but then a temp shield, which only lasts until the beginning of my next turn. So basically, that temp shield will absorb that hit, and then I'll have 2 full shields left. That's the theory. Oof, 5 tack coming in. So we can also spend points to do evasions, little evade status. So that gives me the ability to move left or right at some point. One thing I did notice is that those evasion points persist turn by turn by turn. Not for the next battle, but each turn they do persist. So they are worth stacking up sometimes. But yeah, job done. And yeah, so I'm gonna now break the thing. I'm just gonna break them. Let's go pew pew. And pew pew again. There we go. So they're gonna miss with that, but they're now lining themselves up again. It's only a 1-pointer. Don't really care about that. I'm just gonna go blap, blap. There we go. Still got plenty of armor, so I'm just going to lay into them a little bit. Okay. So they've shielded up, and they've adds 1 damage to all attacks. So they've they've powered themselves up. I'm not particularly concerned, because I'm just going to click on this to shoot them for 1. Oh, I forgot about the armor shield thing. Okay. Well, I mean, I still think I've got this. All things considered, I think I've got it. There we go. Just stack up the damage. Warp prep. Okay, 1 shield and 1 evade on the first turn. Yep. So that sort of seems to plug into the kitty. The AI. And then... Oh my god, So... The pluses are my maximum amount of shield. Because you can see at the bottom, I've got a maximum shield of 4. So by playing this card will be added to my deck. By playing it, it will reduce that down, but it gives me 4 temp shields. So I guess it's kind of like you're sacrificing your shield capacity for a temporary thing. And that sacrifice would only be for the combat. It wouldn't be for the permanent or anything. But that would cost 0 to use if that got drawn. This one's a stun. So it would stun the part of the ship that it hits. Then I would move left and then stun another part. So it's multi-stun. Yeah, I mean that seems reasonable. Or refresh interval. So 2 temp shields, but then I get 1 extra energy next turn. Which is not bad. I quite like the multi-stun. Multi-stun seems good. Okay, I'm starting to remember. Right, the Cobalt. They're kind of Cobalt-like. The Cobalt. The hyperdrive. Yeah, you blew it up. Maybe. I vaguely remember pushing a button, and then on the white light. Yeah, you blew it up. Guys, shut up. You have this argument every loop. I've heard it 517 times now. Look at that cat look. Look at that scorned cat look. So we basically already know we're in a time loop. Apparently we've looped 517 times. Alright, we've got the coordinates of the Cobalt programmed in. Let's get there and stop the time loop. See, Riggs remembers. Usually she's the last one. I'm improving. I'm improving. They are kind of very cute little animal people that are kind of... I mean, Dizzy looks vaguely Cobalt-like. I mean, they all look... It's like a possum. Like a rhino. I don't know. So yeah, we fly around the thing. We have a choice. Either a common enemy with cards as a reward or a common enemy with cards as a reward. I'm probably gonna go low. And I suppose it really is giving me many more options. We've got a question mark. We've got multiple question marks. And by the time we get there, hopefully that unusually strong enemy will fall to us. Okay. So we've got a random little drone that's woken from sleep mode, apparently. And the thing is, because it's quite a small ship, it's more difficult to hit without getting hit ourselves. But, you know. So I've got evade to begin with because of that warp prep thing. So I'm going to use it now. I'm going to fire that, get a couple more cards. That's what that symbol means, by the way. That's draw 2 cards immediately. There's a green version where it says draw that many cards next turn. I'm just having a little look at what would the best idea be. I mean, I could just dodge out the way again. Or I could just do a basic block. A basic bitch block. There we go. And I'm going to save that evasion for another turn when I might need it. But the shields can take that hit. That's dead easy. Enemy has gained a status. You might want to hover it to see what it does. Auto dodge. If fired upon, will completely move out of the way right. Dislike. So I'm going to move left and then activate this multi-stun. Oh, of course it dodged. Of course it did. So that's kind of a waste of that. But at least we're not going to get hit. I can do this to get the shield. The temp shield obviously would be irrelevant, but I was hoping to stun the weapon and the upgrade, but oh well. We'll figure it out. So it's got that dodge thing again, which I dislike. Well, now I've got no maneuverability. I'm just going to fire this to get some cards. I was hoping for some free cards. That dodge is actually really annoying. But it doesn't have it now. Okay, so let's actually do some damage to it, shall we? Oh, we've still got some evasion from the last time, so we're just going to move out the way. Okay, that was good. So this apply a status effect to itself is probably that auto dodge left shenanigans. So okay, let's shoot and draw 2 cards. There we go. Once they stop dodging, they're not too bad. What the hell is this? Duke. Instantly move 3 spaces in a random direction. I mean, it's free, but it's a bit naff, in my opinion. We've got increased maximum shield capacity and then gain 2 current shields. It's nice defensive thing. A multi-shot. I do like the multi-shots. Let's go offensive. What's the question mark? We've got apparently a weird... I don't even know what that is. It's kind of like bird-like, but also dragon-like, because you've got like the pointy, Cobalty type, dragony teeth things. I don't know what they are. Anyway, hi Ren. Howdy. Howdy. You know where. We're running an upcycling program here. We're turning old unwanted junk into new wanted junk. Replace a card with a random, rarer card. Replace a card with same rarity from another deck. Choose a card from your deck. So replace a card with the same rarity card from another deck. You know what, let's go for it. Let's random upgrade, please. So what do we want to randomly upgrade? I actually don't know what because I know right, so the colours are not rarity. That's something I figured out when I was doing the test run. They correspond to the crew. So orange is Riggs cards, blue are Dizzy's cards, and then obviously, you know, the purples are Perry's cards. And so they sort of have their, like, I don't know whether I'm building a single deck that happens to have flavors for them, or whether I'm building 3 decks that kind of get mixed together. I don't exactly know. I'm thinking that multi-stun might be quite rare, because looking at these cards, these basic ones, but then you see this one, the corner here, has got like a kind of a bit plainer corner, whereas these ones, I mean, they're not really that much fancier, are they? I don't know. We just click rarity. Oh, okay, so those are actually rarer then? So the basic ones are obviously basic. We've then got the ones that have got the little just stripy things. It might be that those are all the same rarity. And the multi-stun's the only sort of rare thing we've got. Whatever. I think we should up... What could we do with just swapping out for something else? What are the multi-shots? I know I've only just kind of got a multi-shot, but it's swapping it out for some random other thing that's better. Or what about some of these basic shots and basic dodges? That basic shot, we get Vamoose. Oh my god. That was a hell of an upgrade. Instantly move... I mean, it costs 3, actually. Instantly move 3 spaces in a random direction. And then gain 4 evade. That's actually not bad. Nice. Good luck out there. Thanks, random dude. So that's just added to our deck now. That will or may not come up at some point. I'm gonna lunge and then do that, which will then nullify their attack completely. Didn't really do much damage, but it was fun. The enemy is going to give you a card. This can't be dodged. Get ready. Yeah, these are very strange. They're gonna give me cards into my deck, but they're obviously not good cards. That would be a very bad tactic on their part. I'm just gonna I've not really got any offensive, so I'm gonna do this Vamoose, which will then move me miles away, but it will nevertheless give me lots of points of evasion. So yeah, trash cards basically. So then moving in. Yeah, let's pew pew and get a couple more cards. Ooh, multi-shot. In fact, yeah, let's just lay it in with the multi-shots and then just move out the way. So they're going to give me more of those trash... Now the trash cards are coming in. So basically, This doesn't stay in my deck. It'll disappear at the end of combat. But it will stay in the deck during this combat unless I burn 1 energy to get rid of it. So it's kind of like cluttering up my hand. They're going to give me more trash. Getting a lot of trash now. Okay, let's burn a point just to get some more cards. That multi-shot looks good to me. Let's pew-pew it again. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move 2. I don't want to use up all my evasion. And I'm just going to let my shield soak up that hit. Okay, they're going back to make me more unhappy again. Basic shot. Yeah, it's not... I could have got rid of one of the trash cards. I think I'm going to end up with so many trash cards. Oh, I can do a lunge and then do another multi-stun thing. I'm not sure whether that's particularly useful, though. It doesn't really do much damage. I think I'm probably better off just multi-shotting. And then just moving out the way and getting rid of those trash. Oh, no. Okay, pew pew. I'm just gonna tank that one. The shields can take it. Okay, now we've gotten some pew pews. Look at this. There we go. So it kind of fills up your deck with trash temporarily. These are nice. So we've got another Vamoose, but I don't particularly like that card. So add Wave Beam to your hand. So it's kind of like, it's a bit weird, this one. So I use this card that takes 2 energy to put a Wave Beam in my hand. Which then you don't have to immediately use. It will then get shuffled into your deck. So it then, or you could use it immediately for free, of course. It depends on the situation. So it's almost the same as just having a Wave Beam that costs 2. But at least this way you can pay the price, get the card, and then it can be used in the future at some point. Selective memory. Choose a card from your draw pile. Oh, I like that one. Ooh. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so we're going to go to a repair yard. And we've got Cleo. Looks like some kind of cat thing. I don't know. Oh, you know, same old. Oh my god. What's this? Loop 400 or something? 517. Well, let's get you on your way. Can I get you anything? So yeah, we could remove a card from the deck if it was a card we wanted to get rid of because we didn't like it. But I think upgrading a card seems like a good idea. And this is then gonna, if I remember rightly, give me a choice as to the kind of upgrade to give. Or at least it literally takes the card and then turns it into something that's similar but better. What does the multi-stun upgrade into? So you can either upgrade it so that it does 3 lots of stuns, or you can upgrade it so that that first attack actually does damage and stun. Okay. What does multi-shot upgrade to? Either it becomes a triple shot instead of a double shot, or it turns it into piercing attacks. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. What does this upgrade to? So you could either then choose 2 cards in your draw pile, put them in your hand, or choose a card or discard pile card. So card from anywhere, basically. Interesting. Interesting. The draw shot. I do like the draw shot. Ooh, that upgrades nicely. So 2 damage and then draw 2 cards. That seems like a good plan. Yeah, let's upgrade that one. More damage! So an artifact of some sort. What is this? Gain 1 energy every 3rd turn. I mean, yeah, I'll take it. And then some unknown signature. Detecting a minefield up ahead. Oh wow, with a lot of exploded ships inside. Let's stop and look for cool stuff. We'll probably barely explode at all. Grab the first thing you can find, lose 1 hit point and gain an artifact. Let's look around for a bit, lose 3 hit points, but gain 1 of 4 artifacts, so you get to choose. I mean, what was the map like? I can't remember now. Yeah, let's just gain a random artifact, shall we? Yeah, I don't want to take too much damage. Gain 1 energy every time you spend 3 or more energy playing a card. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't sacrifice too much hull, because literally a strong enemy encounter. Ooh, he's a big boy. What on earth is that ship? It has so many guns. Oh. Isn't that one of... Did you guys know there's a big bounty out for a ship with your registration number? Oh dear. We did not. Thanks for letting us know. No sweat. Well, we better be getting on our way. No. Now that's a shame. We thought we met someone nice. This part is brittle. It takes double damage from attacks. So their cockpit is brittle. Good to know. So if we can move left too, that would be nice. Well, first things first, I'm going to do a draw shot. Or I could just get... In fact, actually, shall I just get a good card? A good card would be... I mean, Scramble's not a bad card. But also, multi-stun is also a good card. Oh, we'd get a refund if we do Vamoose. Actually, I'm not sure what to get. The deck's not very big, is it? This is all that's in our deck. I quite like the idea of just grabbing Vamoose and then just immediately using it. Because why the hell not? I mean, we dodged in the wrong direction, but I'll allow it. So what does it do? Double damage. Okay. Ooh, that's a good hit. We are going to take some hull damage, though, but that's acceptable for now. Okay, some... Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. We can pew-pew. The thing is, if I move in to try and shoot that middle bit, we're going to get shot by all the cannons. So it's all very well going for the vulnerable spot, but I don't particularly like... That'll do. The temp shields can take the retaliation. Ooh, boy. Very glad that overclocking the generator didn't explode it. Yeah, thanks, Dizzy. That's we don't need to hear that shit. I quite like the multi-stun at this point. Yes, stunning that isn't really going to do anything, but I quite like the idea of the multi-stun. Oh, we gained an extra point of energy because of the third turn. Nice. So let's go pew. And I guess I can go, because I want to do a multi-stun and just strafe out of the way. Let's go pew-pew. There we go. Okay, we can just nestle ourselves in the middle again and not worry too much. And then next turn we should be able to take them out. Boom. We took 1 hull damage. That's not going too badly. And that's a difficult encounter. A difficult enemy, so... Endless magazine. So you only get to use it once, but then gain 1 chip shot at the start of every turn. Oh, interesting. So, once you spend 2, you then get a free 1-point shot at the start of every turn for the rest of the combat. That's pretty damn good. And with it being a ghost, that ghost icon, is that Does that not go in the deck? See the weird purple shape? That's the... It removes it from the... I think ghost means that it just doesn't stay with your deck after the end of the battle kind of thing. And then exhaust, it disappears the moment you use it. So I think they might accumulate in the deck. Assuming you don't use them, of course. It's not a bad idea. Quite like that. Let's have a little look. Oh, we get an artifact as well. So, every 5th time you attack, you gain 1 evade. Okay. You may remove 2 cards at repair yards. I've not really done that much. The recalibrator. I mean, to be honest, that's not a bad deal, though, if you get rid of some of the really basic cards. And the recalibrator. Draw a card every time you miss a shot. Huh. Because sometimes you get those draw shots, don't you? Where it wouldn't be a bad thing then to shoot and miss because you're drawing the cards from the draw shot. And now you'd get that. I'm actually thinking jettison hatch and then concentrate the deck a little bit. Because it is a deck building game. So that then... And we're literally going to a repair yard now. Hey, Cleo. Meowdy. Not in front of everyone, please. Can I get you anything? Let's remove 2 cards. Why the hell not? So if I get rid of the basic block and the basic dodge, we've got some decent maneuverability. We've got lunge, scramble, vamoose. We've got a reasonable amount of attacks, got the double multi-shots. We've also got the selective memory, so we can delve in and grab what we need. We're definitely a maneuverable, not a defensive thing. And then get rid of that attack. And then... What a deal! Yeah, thanks. Riggs. Are you picking up any hostile ships on radar? No, why? My sensors are going crazy over here. Let's see. No warp core signatures within a light year. Switching sensors to visual spectrum. Ah! Big crystal! Huh? Big crystal! That is a big crystal! It's a undulating crystal thing. I don't like it. It undulates too much for my liking. So I'm going to do draw shot. And then I might just do the block shot that gets temp shield to stop retaliation. I might build up a bit of... Yeah, let's get the basic dodge and the multi-shot. So let's... Because it's got a lot of health. So I want to focus on some damage as well as building up. Okay. So 3 damage incoming. We can avoid it if we move 2. But what we could do is move 1 to the right and then stun it out the way. Means that those don't do any damage, so it's not really... That multi-stun is good if there's lots of things next to each other about to attack, but it's not actually that good. Nothing defensive. Selected memory, I need something defensive. Oh, there was nothing in my draw deck, my draw pile, so that was a wasted use of that card. Shit. Yeah, because that's the draw pile, that's the discard pile, and then that's the exhaust pile, yeah. Womp womp. So I wasted this battle. Oh well. Shit happens, I suppose. Let's get the Endless Magazine activated, shall we? And then we're going to have to just take that hit because I've got no armor stuff. Yeah, that was a bit of a hit. Another 3 damage incoming. Ooh, I could move left and stun both of those things. That would actually be a really good option. Block shot. Let's get that chip shot in there because that's a free attack. There we go. Okay, cool. So, oh fuck. Shall we do Vamoose? I think Vamoose is a good idea. Okay, we dodged that way, which is an acceptable way to dodge. I'm going to do draw shot. Okay, we do get a block shot. It's not ideal, but it will block one of the damage, and then I'm going to do a chip shot. And then I guess we're done, but we're still going to take a point of hull damage. I'm just kind of like, Let's lunge that way. Chip shot, let's just get that done. Let's draw shot, because I can move to the right anyway. Okay, so the shields are going to take that, but... Okay. Let's lunge. And then do the stun shot thing. There we go. Chip shot. Multi-shot. Yeah, that was a good turn. That was a good turn. Oh god, look at all that attacks. See, there are no time limits in this game, but the enemies do seem to escalate their offensive capabilities. Okay, can I do 7 damage in one turn? I don't think so somehow. I could do 5. It's not quite the same, is it? I've got 4 movement, so let's do draw shot. Let's do chip shot. Always do chip shot. Oh! Oh! There we go. I forgot about the chip shot, and we got lucky with another multi-shot. Nice. Oh! Max hull has gone up, and hull has gone up. We got repaired. I know what I'm talking about. We get to pick a card. So we've got Ace, which is a rare card. Gain 1 evade every turn, but it is costly to activate. But once you've got it, you've got it. That's cool. Weaken hull. So basically I can attack something for 2 damage, but then it will then become weak, so it takes extra damage. Not quite as good as brittle, but almost. Or corrosion beam. See, corrosion beam is good. And you don't have to aim it, it just applies. They're pretty sweet. So the angled, the shiny diagonal stuff makes it a rare card. The colour, that corner is purely the style for each of the crew. Ace seems like a good one to get that evade thing. And we've got that thing where if ever we spend... Yeah, if ever we spend it, we get an energy refund. So, oh my god, what have we got here? Prototype 22, Dizzy Boss Artifact. Permanently gain +1 max shield on pickup. Gain 1 shield at the start of every turn. Cool. Every turn? That sounds amazing. Demon Thrusters, which is a Riggs Boss Artifact. Gain 1 evade every turn. You can no longer have more than 3 evade at a time. Yeah, I quite like having lots of evade, especially with things like Vamoose. Glass Cannon, just a generic boss artifact. Gain 1 extra energy every turn, but your ship's cannons become weak at the start of combat. Oh, I see. I quite like the Prototype 22. Well, hang on a second. If shield was already full, take 2 hull damage. I'm still feeling like that's good anyway. I've just got to... It'll probably be my demise, though. It'll be my demise. Seems like these have some serious penalties, though. I mean, I could skip them, but I feel like that shield one is going to be good. And it attaches to... literally to Dizzy. Nice. That's the first time you guys managed to beat that thing. Yay! Wait, really? How many times have we tried? You don't want to know. What even was that? If these readings are correct, I think it's some kind of time crystal. I've seen microscopic ones in the lab, and in the Cobalt's particle accelerator, but never so large. Did the microscope ones try to kill you? Not in a way that I was able to perceive, no. I mean, they are microscopic. There are microscopic things that can kill you, but normally because they multiply into lots and lots of microscopic things. Let's keep moving. Yay! Let's warp to the next sector. But we'll have to do that in episode 2, because it's not a bad little pilot episode, is it? 35 minutes for a pilot episode. But we're going to call it there, and we will continue this in, well, in a week or so. We'll see how it goes. Might fill out some of the other week. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Until next time, guys. Cheerio.